So let's talk about something we all know. Smoking in campus. Or should I say, the rule that completely against it. And yes, I'm talking to those of you who still try to find a secret spot like it's some kind of treasure hunt. It's funny, right? We've got this rule and yet some people act like the no smoking signs like this and like this are more of suggestions. No, they are not. Smoking is a habit with a long history, but let's be for real, in a campus setting, it will raise such serious issues. And right now, let us dive into why this rule isn't about following regulations, but also about protecting our health, environment, and the good vibes of our campus. First, obviously health. We know smoking is bad for you, right? But even if you're not the one who likes up the cigarette itself, aka you're the non-smoker, secondhand smoke still clearly affects the non-smokers too, leading to respiratory issues like asthma and increased risk of heart attack. And believe me, nobody signed up for that when they came to study in campus. Now let's move to the second point. Yeah, environment. Smoking isn't just harmful to people, but also to the environment around us as well. You've probably seen cigarette butts lying around on the ground, like some sort of party confettis. They look like a mess indeed, and they also harm the soil and water too. Third, it's about the culture and the vibes in our campus. Campuses are where we're supposed to study and learning, right? So bringing cigarettes to a campus is like bringing a whole set of barbecue to a library. It doesn't fit in. It won't fit in. A smoke-free campus signals that we prioritize wellness and responsibility. I know, some people argue that smoking is a personal choice. And yes, you do have the right to make your own decisions. But you shouldn't force the rest of us to breathe in your choices, if you know what I mean. And besides, rules aren't there to ruin our fun. They exist to keep things safe and comfortable for everyone. So that's why our lovely university, BSE, has a rule that forbids smoking, guys. It's about creating a place where everyone can breathe easy, and really, who wouldn't want a cleaner, healthier, and happier campus? So let's do our part to follow the rules and remind our friends if they forget. After all, we're in this together. And remember, if someone ever complains about not being able to smoke in campus area, just tell them, "Hey bro, fresh air is free!" Okay everyone, we will continue to presentation with the title The Usage of Modals in Requests, made by me, Natasya Sabilaa. Hello! Have you ever wondered why certain requests sounds more polite than others? The tables of contents. First, what is modals? Second, common modals and their uses in requests. Third, lessons. First, what is modals? Definition of modals. Modals are auxiliary verbs that are used to express different nuances such as ability, possibility, permission, or request. In the context of requests, modals help soften the tone and make the request sound polite and considerate. Common modals used in requests include can, could, may, might, will, would, shall, should. Why are modals important in requests? When making requests, the use of modals is key to maintaining politeness and respect in communication. Depending on the model you choose, the tone of your request can change from casual to formal or from direct to polite. For example, direct one, pass me the book. The polite one, could you pass me the book, please? Second, common modals and their use in requests. Can. Usage. Used for informal requests, especially when talking to friends or people you know well. Example. Can you help me with this project? Can I use your laptop for a minute? Could. Usage. A more polite and slightly formal way to make requests. It is the past tense of can, but is often used to express politeness rather than referring to the past. Example. Could you please open the window? Could I leave early today? May. Usage. Used to ask for permission in a polite and formal way, commonly found in a professional or academic context. Example. May I borrow your book? May we start the meeting? Fourth one, would. Usage. Used to make polite requests, offers, or invitation. It's considered more courteous and gentle than will. Example. Would you mind helping me with my homework? Would you pass me the salt, please? Then will. Usage. Used for straightforward requests and invitations. It is less formal than would, but still polite. Example. Will you help me clean up? Will you join us for lunch? Last one, shall. Usage. Commonly used in British English for making polite offers or suggestions. Example. Shall we go for a walk? Shall I call you tomorrow? Lessons. Levels of politeness with modals. Modals can indicate different levels of politeness based on the context and tone. Less polite or direct. Can't you help me? The more polite level. Could you help me, please? The most polite one. Would you mind helping me? Right? You can see the difference. Choosing the right modal depends on the relationship between the speaker and the listener, the formality of the situation, and cultural norms. Here are some examples of how modals are used in daily conversation. Example 1. Asking a friend for help. Hey, can you give me a hand with this box? And then your friend said, sure, no problem. Example 2. Asking a professor for permission. Excuse me, professor, may I leave early today? I have a doctor's appointment. And then the professor said, of course, take care. Example 3. Making a polite request at work. You. Would you be able to send me that report by tomorrow? College, say, yes, I'll get it to you by noon. And then the last example, inviting someone up. Shall we grab a coffee after the meeting? Coworker said, sounds good, let's do it. So you can see, if you ask for a friend, you can use can, and then if you ask to your professor, which means you need to be more respectful, you can use may, or at work you can also use would, and then you can also use shall for inviting someone out. But it depends on the situation. Okay, here's important one. Key difference to remember. Okay. Can versus could. Can is less formal and usually used when talking to friends or in informal settings. Could is more polite and formal, especially for making requests or asking for favors. Then may is can for permission. May is more formal and is generally preferred in academic or professional situations. Can is more casual and common in informal conversations. And then the last one, would versus will. Would is a softer, more polite form of will and is often used in formal situations. Will is more direct but still polite in casual conversations. Okay, thank you. I hope it helps. I hope this helps. Thank you so much for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.